peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
This is Dune Awakening. This is, that was the opening sequence. This is like a demo / benchmark / character creation. This is my first look. Now, being a huge Dune fan, I read the first book when I was probably 9, I think, 9 or 10. Loved the book, and this was before David Lynch made his movie in the 80s, early 80s. So I'm really excited for this game if it's done right. Now, I've played all the Dune games, like the RTSs and all them in the past, and they were just bad. So I have high hopes for this game. Now, I'm going to go through the benchmark just to see how my PC scores. And see how well how many frames I get. Keep in mind that this is just the demo. It's probably not going to reflect the end game because the game's still being made. So the wish list, I've already wish listed this, but let's run the benchmark and see what I get. It'll be interesting. My computer is no slouch. Right now, 64 frames. You should be able to see it in the top left corner. This is outside. Now, from what I heard, this is not an MMO, but it has base building and so forth. Now, whether there's a story or if it's open world, I have no idea. I've done minimal research on this game, only because I don't want to be let down. I'd rather play it for what it is when it's released and then make a judgment then, instead of getting my hopes up for being something that it's not. 65 frames, 67. It's not bad. Considering console is locked at 30 frames. I do have a VSync turned on, which will help with the frames a bit. And this is the demo, so it's probably not polished. That should not have been it. It should be more, or maybe it's analyzing. I should run this with VSync off just to see if it's any better. I prefer to run my games with VSync on because it just makes everything more smooth. Now, I don't even know if any of this stuff is going to be in the game. Probably not. These are all vendors. It kind of reminds me of Destiny. I'm getting a solid 65 frames. I do hope all this, what we're seeing, is in the game. There's a lot of glitchy with the audio, but it's holding steady at 65. Here's the report. So maximum frames I got was 74.4, average frame 64.3. It went down a minimum of 53.5. Sandworm emerges 71.3. That's interesting. So I'm getting a steady 60, 65, 64. There's my CPU, AMD Ryzen 7 5800. Shows my RTX 3060, refresh rate 60. No, it's all good. Oh, it's all on low. I wonder if that's because the VSync goes on. I should probably run that again with the VSync off. So let's just... Let's go back and rerun that again with VSync off. Can you turn VSync off? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's turn that off. Go back and just run that bench test again. Because I should not be on low. Now I'm getting 148 frames a second. Interesting. I usually get a performance boost with VSync on. Turned it off and I can get a boost now. I get 116 frames right now. That's interesting. Now, when the game releases, they could have that patched. They might have VSync off for this demo only. It may not be optimized for VSync. So I'm getting way... These are the numbers I've been expecting for my video card. I was expecting over 100 frames a second, at least. So there's something for all you people out there that have VSync. You may want to run this game, or at least this benchmark demo, with VSync off to get better performance. We'll see when the game comes out whether that's a thing or still. Yeah, I'm getting 160 frames, 166, 129. Definitely run it with the VSync off. Although you can tell it's not as smooth with the VSync off. Be interesting to see this report after this. And I'll say it again, I hope this is everything that we're seeing is in the game. There's so little I know about this game, and seeing all this stuff is really He's really got my hopes up. Now this is where I'm expecting the frame drop. And 33. All right, here we go. Fuck, it's way better. Still set it on low though. Better frames. I was expecting ultra or at least medium, not low. Anyways, let's get on there with the character creation. Frame blade. All right. So this must be just for create a character. I'm sure this is what everybody's tuning in for.
Approach, prisoner.
Oh. Is it a bit of an opening?
Show yourself, child.
Oh. Okay, interesting. We got a selection. Blue hair, really. Hey, to each his own. Play an old guy, okay. Doesn't say race. Like this. It's like a hurricane. Could be wrong. Oh, let's try female. Toggle attire. Oh, okay. I don't want her too tall. Arm thickness. I think she's fine. Leg thickness. All that's fine. Neck. I'm a guy, so I gotta do it. Oh, it doesn't make them that big. Skin tone. I think the skin tone's fine too. What is this? Oh, pigment, I guess? I think that's fine. Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. It's it's that disease that some people get if they have dark skin. Your pigment starts to fall away. That's interesting. Of course, I could be wrong. Freckle density. You can get freckles. Sure can. Huh. Yeah, I want a female voice. All that's fine. Face type. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know if this is going to be the final product when it's done. Oh, wow. It's really in depth. I could be here all day. color. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look what it did to her eyes. Eye detail. Oh, wow. Pupil size. I mean, there's a lot here. People that are into all this, I'm not so much into it. There's a lot here you can play with. He's giving the... No. Let's take that away. Hair style. Oh. Okay, there's a lot of choice. There could be more. I can't see it. I prefer the ponytail. Hair color. Oh, there's more. Blue. Yeah, I guess. That's good. Don't want to give her a beard. Ooh, tattoos. Now we're talking. Facial tattoos. Huh. Keep your face forward. Jesus Christ. Neck tattoo. I like the options they have for your keep making a unique character. Huh. Body style tattoo. Oh, that's obviously for a guy. You can't see it. It's underneath her bra. Sleeve tattoo. That's nice. You can barely see that one. Where's the sleeve? I like that. Tattoo age. Oh, make it darker. Right, that's cool. Head scarred. I don't need any of that. Eye makeup. I like the options. They're just silly though. That's good. Eyeshadow color. Eyeliner strength, lipstick style. Yeah, that's good. Lipstick color. Make it black. That's good. Lip gloss. We'll start with that character. Just as...
Have they told you what I am?
There's more. Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Where were you born?
Oh, cool. 80 Prime, no. Husak, High Rich World. River Fields Valley, a musical planet in the center, culture and Imperium. Kaladin, temperature but stormy, racked ocean world. This is known for House Atreides. Titan. Satellite controlled weather. Oh. X World, mountain tundras and forests. It conceals a vast technological empire with sprawling underground cities. Forbidden secrets. This is actually really cool. I mean, if they follow the book, I'm all about this game. But for now, I'm going to say Kaladin.
A world of water. Home world of the Atreides.
Next.
The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Bondsman. The educated caste that serves the great houses and administrative imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as a citizen class. Not familia. Case reserved for essential members of noble houses. Not familia are afforded certain privileges and protections by their status. Interesting. Pion. Vast peasant labor force that drives the imperial engines. Pions are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. Ugh. Okay. Not familia.
Did you give bad advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Swordmaster. Training Swordmaster, close quarters aggression. Darting abilities, deflection. Enter a defensive stance to deflect dart attacks. Bene Gesserit Acolyte. Physical mastery and manipulation. Use the voice to force someone towards your position from afar. Ooh, that is tempting. Now I wonder if I played a male, if I would have still gotten this option or not. Mentat. Never really liked the Mentats. In the books anyways. Recon and strategy. Trooper. Ugh. Okay, well, we're going with Bene Gesserit Acolyte.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
I have spoken truth.
Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gonjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we enemy can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
This could be a good game if it's done right. It'll be the first one ever. This character will be saved into your user documents. Oh, your character will be available to import as soon as the game launches. Nice. Huh. I am looking forward to this now. All right. That's it. That's everything that this has to offer. Huh. You can get this from Steam. Just wishlist it. Make a character and see if your game will run it. I do have concerns. I don't think that benchmark is accurate. Like I have an RTX 3060 12 gig and it's saying I have to run everything on low. 32 gigs RAM. I got like a really good processor. I should get at least medium to high. So I don't think the benchmark is correct. And it even says here the tool, an initial check for hardware performance and system compatibilities. Results are not guaranteed to reflect the final game experience. So, or performance. So I would ignore the benchmark thing. I think it's just there, be there. To see if your PC will run it. My PC should be more than capable to run this game. Anyways, that is it. I am looking forward to this immensely. Like I said, I'm a huge Dune fan. It's just they've never made a game that can even come close to the book's experience. Denis Villeneuve did a very good job with his Dune series. I know they're making a part 2. I just hope he stays true to the book. He did deviate a bit in the movie. Nothing like David Lynch did in his 1980s version. That completely rewrote the whole thing. I mean, it was the book was nowhere near his vision of Dune. Denis Villeneuve, though, he did a very good job. So here's hoping.